9 experienced hikers fled their tent in the middle of the night, in sub-zero temperatures, without shoes, without proper clothing. Their tent was found weeks later, cut open from the inside. This is the story of the Dyatlov Pass Incident. In January 1959, a group of 9 hikers set out on a winter expedition across the northern Ural Mountains in the Soviet Union. They were not amateurs. They were university students and graduates, many with advanced hiking certifications. They had survived harsh winters before. They knew the risks. The group was led by Igor Dyatlov, an experienced engineer and outdoorsman. Their goal was ambitious but achievable. No one expected the journey to end in mystery. On February 1st, the group pitched their tent on the slope of a mountain, later known as Kalat Siakala, name that roughly translates to Dead Mountain. Conditions were brutal. Winds were strong. Temperatures dropped below 30 degrees Celsius. Visibility was poor. Still, nothing in their journals or photographs suggested panic. Their final entries were calm, routine, almost cheerful. That night, something changed. When search teams finally located the campsite weeks later, they found the tent partially collapsed under snow. What stood out immediately was the damage. The tent was slashed open from the inside, not ripped by wind, not torn by animals, cut deliberately. Get inside were boots, coats, food, equipment, everything the hikers would need to survive left behind. Footprints led away from the tent. Barefoot tracks, socked feet. They headed downhill into the darkness. Investigators followed the footprints for hundreds of meters. They did not show signs of panic. No running, no scattering, just a steady movement away from the tent. At the edge of the forest, beneath a large cedar tree, searchers found the remains of a fire. Nearby lay the first 2 bodies. They were lightly clothed, barefoot, positioned as if they had tried to survive as long as possible. But the others were still missing. Non-graphic, factual over the following weeks, the remaining bodies were found in different locations. Some appeared to be trying to return to the tent. Others were discovered deeper in the ravine. Several had severe internal injuries, injuries more consistent with extreme force than with exposure alone. Yet there were no external wounds to explain them.
Ow.
One victim was missing her tongue. Another had radiation detected on clothing. None of this fit a single clear explanation. The official investigation concluded with a vague statement. The hikers had died due to a compelling natural force. The case was quietly closed. Files were sealed. Details were limited. Questions were left unanswered. In the years that followed, rumors grew. Why was the area restricted afterward? Why were families discouraged from asking questions? Why did official explanations keep changing? Over the decades, dozens of theories emerged. An avalanche, military weapons testing, infrasound-induced panic, a rare atmospheric phenomenon. Each theory explains some of the evidence, none explain all of it. Even modern reinvestigations have failed to reach full consensus. The truth remains incomplete. What makes Dyatlov Pass so disturbing isn't just how the hikers died. It's what they chose to do. They abandoned safety, ran into lethal cold, and never returned. Something convinced 9 rational, experienced people that staying inside their tent was more dangerous than the frozen darkness outside. That question has never been answered. 9 lives were lost on that mountain. Their families never received clarity, only fragments. Thank you for watching Legends and Crimes. If you value long-form storytelling that treats real mysteries with care and respect, consider subscribing. And until next time, stay curious, stay safe.